I'm going to explain why most people feel unfulfilled in life, and it's not what you think. And at the end of the video, I'm going to explain a simple 3-step process of how you can avoid all of this, because it's been one of the biggest pains I've experienced in my life of being unfulfilled. So let me explain. I grew up in Stockton, California, for those of you that don't know. And Stockton is rated top 10 most dangerous cities in the US. But I tell this story because there was a point in my life where I was in Stockton where I definitely wasn't happy because of the situations that I was in. I was fighting 6 felonies by the time I was 16. I was breaking into houses. I was just living all my habits were fucked up. I was a kid that was lost, had no sense of direction. But even then, there was points where I was fulfilled. I wasn't happy, but I was fulfilled. And I didn't really understand it, why I was back then. But fast forward to where I'm at now. I've traveled 20 countries. I've been all over Asia, Europe. I've seen so many things, places, tried so much food, seen different beautiful women around, all these things, right? I've experienced all this in my early 20s. And a few years ago, I would already been at 10 countries. And at this point, I was traveling all over. I'd literally lived a life that most people wouldn't live in their entire life. Like, I'd seen so much shit at this point, already at like 21, 20 years old, right? And I remember I was in Malaysia, and I was seeing the twin towers. I think I got them back here somewhere. I got them back there if you can see them. They're like twin towers. It's cool as fuck. I was like, dude, life was fucking crazy. I'd seen so much shit. I was taking pictures with monkeys, fucking petting tigers, riding elephants, all kind of crazy shit. I caught a shark. That's a whole nother story. But I remember I called my mom because I just had this weird, it was like a few weeks of just this weird feeling where I was happy. For the first time, I was like really happy a good portion of my life because I was traveling. I've been all fucking over. And I was happy, but I wasn't fulfilled. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I just I would think on it so much. And I really didn't understand, because I'm like, how am I doing all these things, experiencing this crazy life, but I'm not fulfilled? But when I was in Stockton and I was going through court and I was locked up and I was on house arrest and I was on probation, I was fulfilled then, but I'm not now. It's like happiness and fulfillment, two different. I couldn't understand it. And the reason why in Stockton I was fulfilled is because I had my people around me. I had my first girlfriend who was always around me, hella supportive. We were doing all these things. And I had like a sense of direction. I was reading, I was working out, I started working out. I was doing all these things that just kind of made myself better. And fast forward to when I was 10 countries deep, I'm traveling the world, I'm young, I'm turned, I'm all over, I'm drinking, I'm having fun. Like, man, I'm living that life. In those moments, I was not developing myself. I was very focused on having fun, which isn't a bad thing. I was very focused on having fun, going out doing all this shit, just turned to the max. Sleeping in till fucking noon or 3 p.m. because I was drunk hella the night before. And I really realized, I really realized it doesn't matter about none of the external shit. I could have went to 10 more countries, 20 more countries. I would have still felt the same way. It didn't matter about all the things that I was experiencing. It mattered about if I was developing myself along the way. When I was in Stockton, I was developing myself. When I was locked up, I was developing myself. I had a sense of purpose as a young boy that was locked up. In my cell, I was doing push-ups. I read a whole book in a day. I was literally doing everything I could to get my mind and body right and just stay focused. And I felt fulfilled in those moments, like locked up. And it's like, most people, you think it'd be the worst time. It wasn't the worst times in my life. Like, in a sense it was, but in another sense it wasn't, because I felt fulfilled. And then I'm in Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam, Philippines, all over Asia, but I don't feel fulfilled. It's because every time I was going out there, and even when I was back at home, back in Tokyo, I was drunk. I would do workouts when I felt like it. I would eat like shit. I would stay up super late. I was doing a bunch of shit that just wasn't leading me to who I wanted to be. And it's like, it didn't matter how much fun I had. It didn't matter how much shit I had seen that my other homies wasn't seeing or all my people back home wasn't seeing. None of that mattered, because it's about self-development. And I really realized in that moment, I'm like, I could be anywhere in the world, good or bad, but as long as I kept my habits on point and developed myself, I would be all right. I'd be good. Because men care more about purpose than pleasure. Most people care about Most people should care about purpose over pleasure. It's just different for men and women, but women also care about their purpose and fulfilling all of their goals and all their desires more than pleasure. And when you focus on the purpose over pleasure, you have a very fulfilling life. But if you focus too much on the purpose and you don't do anything fun or social, you're going to really start to lack that pleasure in life. And I understand the balance in both, which is what's leading me to the 3-step process of how you can have both, how you can be fulfilled in life and have happiness. The first step is to drop the vices. Drop anything that makes you feel good in the moment but that you regret later. This is going to take away all the negativity, which in turn is going to get you at a baseline to start building on that pleasure. All right? Smoking, drinking, vaping, jerky jerk at the end of the night, whatever it is that you're doing, like we literally have all been down these same paths. That's why it's so common and we all understand it. Stop doing all that shit. Literally. Make regret your guideline. Anything that you regret doing, just don't do it anymore. It's that simple. It may not be easy, but it is that simple, okay? Make regret your guideline. That's the first step. The second step, start going to the gym. I'm serious. I mean, you understand all these things, you say you get it, but really go to the gym, take it serious, and use that time to clear out all the negativity out of your mind and just bring in the positivity. The third step is going to be getting your diet on point. We're not going to do, I'm going to count calories or I'm going to eat more salads and fruits. It all sounds good, but it's not trackable. It's not actually knowing that you're going to get to a result, and you're not going to like the way that you look at the end of the diet. The way that you track your diet is by tracking your macros, your proteins, fats, and carbs. If you drop all the vices, if you go to the gym and you take it serious and you track your macronutrients, you will be happy, you will be fulfilled, you will be developing yourself as a person, you will be just positive energy that walks around everywhere, just open and accepting new opportunities that'll come to you. God will bless you with massive blessings when you really take care of yourself. That's the 3-step process. If you need help with any of this, DM me on Instagram. I literally live this life and I teach other people to do it for a living. It is my God-given purpose. That's all for this video. Stay locked in. The future looks fucking bright. Ow! Let's get it.